welcome, Gemini, to your Astro Dice reading for June. Hope you guys are doing great out there. Happy birthday to the beautiful Gemini. Okay, guys, I do pray that each and every one of you have a blessed birthday. Let's get in here and get your birthday wishes out. Let's see what's going on with you. For those of you who are new, this is where I take astrology with tarot and make a small horoscope for the month using only one of the 12 houses. Let's give the best house for Gemini for their birthday. Ooh. You got some Sagittarius energy coming in with some Pluto energy transformation going straight into the 8th house. Okay. June is going to be very transformative for you in the 8th house, my friends. Pluto. There we go. This is going to bring in some deep change. Big leap forward and rebirth. We have Pluto in retrograde right now as well. So that could also be taking a big toll on your 8th house. Doing it Sagittarius style over here, this energy imbues power, superior confidence, enthusiasm with faith, good fortune, and authority. Yep, bringing in that good fortune. Expands your perspective as well. Going into the 8th house. 8th house of rules, shared resources, intimacy, investments, debts, endings, rebirth, and personal empowerment, and intense emotions. Okay. So something is shifting beneath the surface over here. It could be some old fears, some attachments, or situations that have outlived their purpose. But no matter what it is, it's like they're ready to be released and transformed. So this month is very powerful for healing and reclaiming your power, my friends, and seeing the situation from a completely different perspective. This wants to just transform the whole 8th house. It's saying, no, we got to get out of here. So it's kind of asking you, hey, we're going to transform, but it's going to begin when you're willing to let go of what no longer serves you, right? Don't allow this to serve you anymore. Let's let go of it so we can be free of that. With the transformation and letting go comes freedom. Let's get straight into the situations. Situations taking place in the beginning of the month, middle of the month, and the end of the month. I will be grabbing clarifiers and then grabbing 2 cards for what's going on in July. How's this going to roll over into July? Okay. If you guys like this, be sure to hit that big old like button. If you need personal readings, you can find that in the description area under each and every video, including this video. Okay. Let's go. 2 of Cups. Queen of Wands in reverse. Ouch. Nasty. It's nasty when it's in reverse. That's jealousy and enviness and gossip. A weakness, showing weakness, right? Could be dealing with a Leo. 2 of Pentacles in reverse. Not adapting to that. Oh boy. Grab a clarifier and then let's put this together. 2 of Cups, feeling like I was aligned. Queen of Wands in reverse again. Ooh, definitely dealing with somebody nasty. Ooh. Could definitely be a fire sign. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Doesn't have to be. It could be anybody in the world. But boy, taking on that Leo, nasty, in reverse, low energy, low vibrational energy, that is. Type of person. Somebody is not happy. Oh, man, my friends. I'm going to put this here. Yeah. Ooh. 2 of Pentacles. Oh. Well, this month begins with an important relationship, partnership, and agreement. It's taking center stage. Okay, I mean, that's what's taking center stage here. The Two of Cups is representing that you had this mutual understanding and cooperation, aligning with someone on an important matter. Like I said, you felt like you were aligned. But however, the double appearance of the Queen reversed. I mean, that's why I'm saying I'm putting that together, because this is definitely significant. This points to jealousy, competition, gossip, insecurities, someone whose motives aren't entirely genuine. It could also be reminding you not to compare yourself to others or give away your power because of the outside opinions. Getting that off the Queen of clarified. Because no matter what, you're dealing with this gossiping, whatever this is. And then this is saying, don't let them take your power away. Overwhelmed, juggling too much. Somebody cheating or was cheating. Or juggling to keep your balance in the situation. Take it how it resonates. Remember, take what resonates and leave whatever doesn't resonate for someone else. It's someone else's message. If the message doesn't match anything that's going on within your life, you can always watch your rising moon or Venus. There's some kind of an emotional investment here where there was a lot of trust and now there's no trust, where your energy is being exchanged together no matter what. But yet now this is about shared resources, emotional investments because of the 8th house. Could be going through a divorce. 8th house has a lot to do with assets. It's assets as well, because that's what the shared resources are. It's shared resources within a marriage. And then you can feel like someone's taking more than their fair share. They could even be, taking money outside of the home to give to a third-party situation. You could be going through this divorce and you can feel like, yeah, where the money is still supposed to stay in the bank at this time until the divorce goes through, that they're spending all this money on someone else and then not making it fair. Because the Two of Pentacles can definitely be unfairity, right? Because it's not balanced. It's like the connection is not as balanced as it should be. You could be pulled into some kind of gossip. This competition, unnecessary drama. Queen of Wands is all drama. Like I said, that's Leo energy. Getting straight into the mid-month. Three of Cups. Herald of Pentacles. Nine of Swords in reverse. Nine of Pentacles. Well, right now, your power is going to grow when you stop giving your attention to what diminishes it. This person's diminishing your power. But there is a much lighter energy here at the from the beginning of the month. Beginning of the month is very harsh. It's starting to soften down a little bit, but that's only because it feels like you are definitely, bringing in support of maybe some friends with the Three of Cups. Celebrating maybe a birthday, celebrating other things in your life, not giving that so much attention. Being around people who genuinely want to see you succeed. They're beginning to stand out from those who do not want you to succeed. So there is this huge shift in the way your energy is because of your support system. Like I said, or going out, celebrating a birthday, maybe celebrating your own birthday, having fun, doing things for yourself. You could be also having some fun at work or getting some kind of new financial opportunity, learning something, no matter what, there's some kind of seed being planted for the future growth with the Herald of Pentacles. Somebody may be offering you a job or a side job or giving you money for your birthday, taking you out for your birthday, right? Because it's Pentacles. And then you have Nine of Pentacles here and Nine of Swords in reverse. I love it because this is where the recovery from that stress and overthinking and all of that nonsense that was going on at the beginning of the month, of all this competition, gossip, all this craziness that's going on, right? This is easing all of those solutions and just kind of putting them in the background, saying, I'm not listening to you anymore, Leo. I'm just going to use it as Leo. Okay. It doesn't have to be a Leo. You could say, no, it's you know, an Aquarius. That's fine. But for now, we're just going to say Leo because we've got a lot of Leo. Keeps me, right? Because we know it's that fiery energy. So it's like, I'm not listening to you. But the Nine of Coins is this beautiful clarification, and it speaks of this independence. It's your own self-worth. You're going out. You could be pampering yourself with the Nine of Coins, giving back all this love. Somebody could be taking you out to get a manicure, you know, a pedicure, or maybe you're just going to the day spa for your birthday, or just relaxing and taking care of yourself and just enjoying the results of your day, of you being alive, right? And just remembering your value and becoming less concerned about these outside opinions, drama, and BS that was going around. And it doesn't mean it's still not there. It just means I'm not thinking about it. I don't care. I don't want to worry about it. You know, for somebody, you guys also have a child whose birthday is also Gemini. And you could be going out together celebrating. So let's get towards the end of the month and then pull 2 cards at the bottom of the deck for what's coming in July. Bottom of the deck for July, we do have the Two of Wands to herald the cups. Nice. So we'll see how we're going to get there. We do have the Four of Cups. Someone trying to get in your head again. Five of Pentacles to the Judgment. Okay. And clarifying. Six of Wands in reverse, no victory. Okay. Nope. I don't see that. They really have you in your mind again. It's almost like they're asking you, Spirit's asking you to actually change your perspective. Because definitely there's some dissatisfaction, could be some boredom, focusing on what's missing instead of what's available. It's like they got you back in your mind again. Excuse me. Definitely some second guessing yourself on how you're going to do this. You may know what needs to happen, but you're being very hesitant to fully trust in yourself when it comes to this situation. It's almost like I shouldn't be listening to them again. They're coming back around, doing the same nonsense that they did in the beginning of the month. Maybe they even were doing it in May. And here it comes again. And I know I shouldn't be listening, and I know I shouldn't be doing that. I was doing so good in the middle of the month, and now Mercury retrograde's coming in, and it almost feels like it's pulling you back into the drama, into this mess again. So it's almost like with the Six of Wands, it's almost kind of like maybe trying to seek validation from the wrong people, wanting closure from this situation, and them not listening. It just all becomes a mess. So there's definitely no victory. It's almost like you're asking them to stop, leave me alone, I don't care. But your mind is now going crazy again as you're thinking about this situation, as they're still poking the bear, right? And that's really what's going on. It feels like they're poking you. So, right, there's like this this feeling that this outside influence from, we're going to call this Leo, and maybe it's not them, maybe it's now other people who are involved with what we'll call the Leo, right, are coming back around, right? If you're in a divorce or something, it could be their lawyers that won't leave you alone, or their family members, or, you know, or their friends, their companions, maybe just them, who knows, right? Everybody's story is going to be different, but it's getting you back into this place of wanting your peace. But it's almost like pushing you back into a karmic cycle with them. Judgment is karmic. And it's almost like you're trying to fight the forces, but you keep getting pushed back in to this mess. Even though it's almost like you're trying to push it. It's almost like you guys are like trying to push down a, I see you like pushing down a brick wall. You can't push down a brick wall, right? You're not Superman. So, or a Wonder Woman, right? So, but it's like, that's the way it feels. Like pushing on them to get away is like pushing a brick wall. They don't budge. Could be dealing with Taurus. Standing sturdy, standing their ground. Or, you know, an earth sign. Virgo, Capricorn. They just won't. I can't get them away from me. They just keep coming back with this stubborn like energy that just won't. So going into July over here, it's about the Two of Wands. It's about looking outside, looking at other opportunities, looking at other things around you besides looking at this. And then you have Herald of Cups. You have this emotional message coming from someone. It could be a friend. It could be a family member who's offering this, you know, could be a night out. Let's see what else we had at the bottom. Could be a new relationship, some kind of commitment, some kind of contract, something that keeps your mind away from what's going on within the situation. It's almost like they're keeping you busy and away from this. So there could be other things that are coming in to help pull you away from that situation. Okay? Keep you focused in a different direction. But it's also going to keep your faith alive that everything that you're doing is only what you can do. Okay, so this just feels like it's bringing the support and some confidence and practical opportunities for growth, encouraging you to trust yourself, the Hierophant, release this outside, you know, nonsense, just straight up nonsense, guys, and focus on building this future that reflects your truth, worth, and nothing that has to do with this nonsense, okay? That's really what it is. I love it. I do love it, though, because you do find the peace here, but there's just, you know, this person here is just hard to deal with. This situation is hard to deal with, but I do love that you do have something coming in to redo it again. It's like you're going to go right back to the mid-month again, okay? Right into July. And hopefully it will keep you there enough and long enough to keep you busy and away from this nonsense. Maybe even a, you know, some kind of court order could be coming through. I don't know why I'm seeing that says you are no longer allowed to text this person. You're no longer allowed to, you know, harass them, you know, because it's just causing too much stress, right? So, I mean, that could even be a lawyer or somebody coming in to, you know, say, hey, look, if that's what's really happening, we're going to make a court order to say there's a restraining order or something going on, okay? So take, like I said, what resonates, what doesn't. Leave for someone else. You have your own story. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.